Welcome to Seattle on a gorgeous Friday evening in the Pacific Northwest. It was a magical season last year for the University of Washington as they ran through the Pac-12 schedule undefeated, won the Pac-12 championship and then the Sugar Bowl. They made it to Houston for the national championship. And while the fabulous memories are still fresh in the minds of Husky fans, it's time to make some new ones. We are back. The purple smoke coming out of the tunnel, always fun to see. The purple and gold scrimmage, we'll call it purple and white. Half the team in purple, half the team in white, and then the offensive line will be in black. Mond Williams wearing the black jersey. The quarterbacks are not live. This is an early enrollee. This is a true freshman, played his senior season, and his first pass is complete. And so, good start for Demond Williams.
Be a dude.
So Jonah Coleman takes the handoff, not much there, stuffed up at the line of scrimmage.
All those different things, and we'll see how the offense does here on third down.
Pressure comes. Williams will tuck it, and he gets out past the 30-yard line. So does not get the first down.
Linemen have missed most of the spring and things, but for the most part, throughout spring itself, guys have stayed pretty healthy. I mean, Zach Durfee's a guy that everybody's really excited to see in the Sugar Bowl before he stepped foot here in Husky Stadium.
Well, he's out of the shotgun right now.
A little pressure down to the bottom from the linebacker.
And that one incomplete.
Equipment staff. The Prysock, that's a player right there.
Yeah, he is 6'4", incredible wingspan. Dumped down to Adam Muhammad on 3rd and 7, and he picks up about 4.
It's 2 plus 2.
4th and 4, yeah, 2 plus 2.
2 plus 2.
I like your math.
Thank you.
It was Dyson McCutcheon on the coverage, and it's complete. The slant to Denzel Boston, and that was the matchup you were talking about with.
Not to mention you throw in the tight ends of Westover, Culp, etc. All the guys are going to continue to go on and play Polk at the next level. You know, they expect Denzel Boston, as we have another catch here at the bottom of the screen, they expect him.
Rasheed Williams played in 1 game last year. Caught 2 passes versus Cal. Rogers back to throw again. Pretty completion on the slant. And that one hauled in by Keith Reynolds.
He's super comfortable in the pocket and just delivering on the run.
Now last play going for 18 yards. This little pop pass and sniffed out by the defense. All kinds of white shirts there. So out of the shotgun again. Muhammad to the left of Rogers. He takes the handoff and pops through the D-line for pretty healthy pickup on 2nd down. The 3rd down, about 4 yards. Another handoff. Muhammad dances through the line and gets close.
I think he's got it.
I think he has it too.
Now see,
Ashma does get the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Watch this one-on-one matchup up top, Boston versus Prysock.
Rogers looks that way, now goes back, and pass intended.
Guys from Miami, from Tacoma coming back, and guys from Old Dominion, so reinforcements on the way.
2nd and goal from the 5, passes low, and it hits the turf.
Ooh, I don't know about that one. I might want to replay on this one. I think
3rd and goal. Play clock at 2, and get off in time, the snap. There's Rogers on the fade route, and it's picked off.
Unbelievable. And that's one of those situations, hey man, you know, be smart with the football, you're in scoring position. Ephesian Prysock makes him pay with a great play on the football. Actually, if he looked out to the right, Muhammad had a little bit of room on the right and the flat, but throws, I'm not sure if he's throwing the ball away, but you know what happens when you're trying to throw the ball away against a 6'4" corner? That guy can go gadget that sucker. He can go get it.
Now that is 6'4", incredible to get those feet down on the fade route, but it looked like Denzel Boston was not on the same page there with Will Rogers.
Receiver, great pick, huge play for the gold/white team.
So after Will Rogers led the offense all the way down the field, there is Williams, who gets touchdown after about an 8-yard run. I mean, he is a guy that is just electric. Your eyes are naturally drawn to the kind of ability that this young kid has. Handoff, Jonah Coleman. He picks up a.
You ever been to Bloomington, Indiana?
I have not.
There's a reason.
Here's Williams, pocket closes. And now he'll tuck it and get touched by Tuputala after about a 4-yard gain.
I think.
And the
It's an ear
early
pup.
enrollee.
It's an ear pup.
Here's Daniel Ngata. Carries around the left side for the first down before being pushed out.
Run the ball effectively. Great things will happen for this offense.
Williams looking deep, had a man open and overshot his intended target. That's Audra, town listed as Bellflower, but went to the same high school as Roma Dunze.
It's a heck of a commute.
That pass incomplete. Yeah, I think he might have had to move to Vegas from Bellflower County. So 3rd and 10 for Damon Williams. Pocket closes, gets outside, and picks up about 5. And right there for a young quarterback, he's got to make sure he's looking. He ended up winning it, but of course the veteran Will Rogers is in now his 5th season. They decide to go for it on 3rd and 5, and the pass incomplete.
Last year, I just keep thinking, you know, again, one of those cardiac moments for Husky fans in the Apple Cup, and Grady Gross, you know, hitting the field goal to win it, and it was one of those seasons to the point where, you know, my favorite. I don't know if you're into some of these podcasts, but you know, oh, here we go.
Boston hauls in the Teddy Purcell pass all the way down to the 5-yard line. So nice pass there from the 3rd quarterback on the roster, Teddy Purcell.
I'll tell you what, this has been a one-on-one battle the entire day so far. Price Sock versus Boston. And look, let's be honest, Beach has gotten Denzel a few times and in scoring position.
Has a 41-yard gain from Boston. And off up the middle, not much there.
But true that Michael Penix was rapping? He was freestyling on the sideline before that last drive? It's like, yeah, absolutely true.
Purcell rolling out in an absolute stick. Oh, my. He played in 4 games last year to preserve his red shirt. Oh! Power run by Muhammad. I want to talk about a hit by the defense, hit by the offense. Muhammad lowering the pads.
It's the team that wins gets the Met for dinner. The Metropolitan Bar.
Is that true?
That's what I was told, and that's why I'm sticking with it. But yeah, Mr. Muhammad said, well, shoot, I'm not eating Franks and beans tonight. You take this Met right now. Bye-bye. A few months ago.
Exactly.
That's not right. He's somebody's child.
Like, obviously, he's and then when Jedd Fisch was hired here at Washington, followed him up. So he's already had to go through some things to be out here as the kickoff not live.
But I hosted Ryan Neese, who's Ronnie Lott's son, ended up going to UCLA, so clearly I did a good job. And
yeah,
and
your power as a recruiter.
Yeah, exactly. And so we go
testing you. Safety corner, it was your job to stop the lobster from getting out the door.
Yeah, no, I'm not tackling a lobster. You can put as many rubber bands on them claws as you want.
You're trying to tell me that you didn't do your job recruiting when you were here, and you also didn't do.
True story.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He didn't make it that night, though.
No.
He was fantastic.
3rd and short, they hand it to Coleman. And he tries to power past the line of scrimmage, but I don't think he's going to make it.
Cheers team, as we look at Steve Belichick, the defensive coordinator on the sideline. I mean, you know, you talked about guys like Cam Bicky-Lannon and, you know, going down the list of Bruner and the linebacking core. So, you know, lots of defensive guys to this thing. Can you imagine being a recruit saying, hey, listen, you know, I got.
Oh, picked off Thaddeus Dixon. And then he eludes Damon Williams, and he's going to have a pick 6.
Touchdown, Purple Team. And I'll be honest with you, the most agile guy on the field was not, as the Purple Team scores a 2nd touchdown of the half. Just gets away a little bit leader. Look at Coach Fisch getting off the, look at him hustling. Hustling off the sideline.
I thought Williams was going to try to touchdown Dixon, but must not have got there. And so Thaddeus Dixon, one of the returners, showing a little wiggle on the return after the.
I used to always say, look, if you go to practice, you stand next to the head coach, you're usually pretty safe. Nobody's hitting him, and he knows what the periods are. But when he sees tracksuit that he's got going, that is fantastic.
Kickoff will be taken by Ngata, and then he's touchdown.
For the kids at home, Run DMC was a rap group. White Adidas, good to go.
Here's Williams back on the field after the pick six. He'll tuck it. Gets touchdown right near the first down marker. They'll spot him 2 yards shy.
To at least there. So ball's on the 42, first and 10, 35 seconds left. A little quasi 2 minute. See if they can move the football, throw that ball away. There you go, throw it away, live another day.
Jermaine Kearse, you mentioned Lincoln Kennedy, Jake Locker, Marcus Peters, Danny Shelton, Shaq Thompson, and how about Vita Vea in the house? Big old D tackle for Tampa Bay, who just signed a brand new fat contract. So third and long. There's Williams. Taking off again into Patala there.
I'm sorry, it literally just became a natural reaction every time we were.
Are you working on that?
Yeah, I've been going to the sim. A little simulator.
Williams going deep through the hands of the defender and caught. What concentration there for Giles Jackson. As a former DB, you can say that.
Yeah,
Here's Williams batted down. I think number 90 getting his hands there. That's so Grady Gross, who was as clutch as you could imagine last year for the Huskies in the kicking game. Drills it. 33-yard field goal. He went 7 for 7 in the postseason.
That is good.
Perfect in the Pac-12 championship against the Ducks. Perfect in the Sugar Bowl versus.
Happening, and he picks me up like I'm a little kid. And I was like, okay, I guess it's happening. It was fantastic. Jesuit High School in Portland, Oregon, known for a long year for the Huskies, for the Dogs next year.
Well, the score is flipped to 13-7. We're not really sure why. There were 2 touchdowns scored and 2 PATs, but sometimes in the spring game they want to manipulate the score for.
You know, Brendan Carroll, the offense coordinator, said, "Listen, we kind of do that for everybody. We'll do that with Will. We'll do that with all our quarterbacks. We just like moving the pocket and changing delivery and everything for the quarterback and moving things for the defense."
In the first half, and now he splits out wide. Rodgers, the kick slant pass caught by Denzel Boston, loses a tackler and into white team territory. Nice gain from Denzel Boston. Both his dad and grandpa playing in the NFL. Pretty cool. Here's Rodgers out left to Quentin Moore. And he lowers the shoulder. Met by 4 white jerseys. Quentin Moore, what can you say? First career touchdown to win.
Continuing to play in NFL. Bruner's on the sideline, all those guys. Cam Cleveland on down. And so Quentin Moore, the next guy who wants to put his name in the record books.
That pass intended for
years in the NFL. We're still here and came back to give their support to the program.
Pretty completion, hard hit. Might have been helmet to helmet as Sermon hauls that one in.
One-on-one, Denzel Boston with the nasty split.
Rodgers looking that way to Boston. He gets separation and he scores a touchdown.
Every now and again, the old ball coach still knows a little something.
Washington, and at 6'4" and 185 pounds, he runs a 4.40, Nigel. He's the #1 wide receiver for the Dogs this upcoming season.
He got the formation. I've got the rotation. All I got to do is deliver.
Grady Gross with another PAT. He was perfect last year. Rattling that fence after he scored the touchdown and then having to catch his breath and go kick the PAT and kicked field goals, and so many fan favorites. Here's Carson Bruner. And he gets it!
Woo. Just inside the...
Coach Fish to let him attempt to pass or have a carry. It's pretty good form.
Yeah, he was asking to do everything. Can I play fullback? Can I throw a pass? Can I catch a pass? Can I kick an extra point? Can I... Denzel Boston, he is a dude with a capital D. As old Yogi Roth would say, he's got dude qualities at wide receiver, not necessarily as a kicker, as a Shankopotamus.
You can tell by his reaction. NFL draft, 3 of the best all-time in Husky history. And he's a guy that can make plays. And he's been patient. Now a redshirt sophomore as that pass slips between the fingertips of Giles Jackson.
On that team.
Wow.
3 in one class. Insane.
It is incredible. Of course, Michael Penix, Roma Dunze, Troy Fautanu. All first-round draft picks. There's Jonah Coleman making a few guys miss and then pushing across to pick. And his thighs are just so strong. He's just a difficult guy to bring down. Pressure coming to Williams, and he has to throw it away.
And again, with the sprint out, it's one of those deals like, all right, you know, true story, Sacramento, California.
Oh, here's Carson Bruner.
I told
has
you.
A chance.
I told you.
And he's going downfield. He has Jonah Coleman. And it is complete, and he's down to the 10-yard line.
He said, Coach, can I throw it? Can I throw it? Yes. Yes, you can.
He gets his chance, throws a dime. Look at the spiral out of the hands of Carson Bruner.
And again, Alfonso's like, look, I tagged him up, but no, he's not a quarterback.
All right, so he's coming for QB1. He's coming after Grady Gross's job. Carson Bruner. He's doing everything in the scrimmage to try to prove that he can be more than just a linebacker.
Tell you what, there's a play that USC ran against the Huskies that you might see a little.
Oh, the delayed flea flicker.
Yeah, just be on the
As
lookout.
Ngata pushes down. This is the point. Here's Williams under center now.
Get rid of it. There you go.
Does get rid of it, Giles Jackson, but Shaw there to wrestle him to the ground.
And again,
Cats coming from Tucson up here to Seattle. So now 3rd and 4 for Damon Williams. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Pretty play. Hauled in by Hunter.
hold on. I've seen regular fades. I've seen back shoulder fade. I've never seen a front shoulder fade. That was a front shoulder fade, right? I mean, let's go back to Roma Dunze, Michael Penix, University of Oregon, same corner of the end zone, but that was always on the back side of the defense back. That actually went by the right ear of the corner. Watch where this ball actually gets thrown on a rope. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it was over the other shoulder. Wild finish.
They've got 9 guys wearing those black jerseys up front that are all rotating. Obviously, you need 10 in order to have 2 teams, and so they're playing both. Williams to the end zone, called in again by Hunter. Do your dance, Jeremiah. Back-to-back catches. We'll see how many points it's worth, Nigel.
It looks like 2 for now. 2 for now, but what a great way to end the 3rd quarter and heading into the 4th. 2 unbelievable catches by Jeremiah Hunter.
And Damon Williams doing a nice job looking off the defense and then going right back to Hunter.
Complexity, I give you points for complexity, but yeah, man, you know, I give it a 9.3. I give it a 9.3.
Oh, so you started off sounding like you were going to judge it harshly, but really it's a 9.3. That's pretty good.
Is it? Everybody knows what the Compton Quake was. That's what I want to see.
That's what you should have been telling the young pups when you were talking to them.
We'll see.
Right.
We'll see in a spring game in the future if somebody pulls the old Compton Quakers. What else? What else do guys have? The old Roger Rabbit.
Now you're.
You know, it was interesting talking to some of the coaches that have these NFL backgrounds about, you know, the ability in college because of the personnel to be able to go, you know, 4 wide receivers and all the different things you see at the college level. Oh, that ball slips right through the hands. What a great throw. 5 receivers, you know, all the different packages you can come up with. So this is really fun for a lot of these guys. You know, Brendan Carroll, who's, you know, coached college football but been in the NFL for a long time, and Steve Belichick and Coach Fish, who's in the NFL for a long time, you know. They talk about be a pro. If there's a place you can be a pro, you walk in the door here with all the guys who were pros, all the
big punter, Adam Saul at 6'6", 192, out of Gurnee, Illinois.
Nice job in the pocket. Oh, blow the whistle.
This is Teddy Purcell, who's graduated.
Well, 52 was chasing him down. I felt like his old necessary roughness and a quarterback scramble, blow the whistle. Get this guy off me.
Daniel Ngata face mask will be a penalty against the defense. There for the tackle.
He's from Hamburg, Germany. Yeah, we got to expand some recruiting territory. You got guys that look like that coming out of Hamburg.
There's a handoff to Ngata. And a lot of purple shirts there. You know, just one of the founders of Microsoft. But all kinds of guys to energize this team. Pretty sliding catch there.
Great job.
By Jackson Girard.
I'll tell you what.
The grandson of Dick Bear, the former recruiting coordinator and linebacker coach, Jackson.
I'm glad we didn't do the Friday Night Lights thing. That thing played out like the jerk.
There's Purcell looking to the end zone. Good coverage on the play. That was Cam Fabiculanen.
You know, you come here, nobody cares about your stars. Nobody cares about what you did before you got here. All they care about is just you gotta be great at what you do, and there's nothing less than being excellent. And how watching all these guys, you know, being excellent fathers, being excellent in business, just awesome to witness, and a story we can tell all these guys when they're here playing now. Like, hey, this is what you have to look forward to, and we're
in Vegas. But the run of success for this Husky football program has really been spectacular over a decade plus.
Yeah, and you think about multiple coaching staffs, multiple philosophies. So as much as it's about the coach and, you know, trying to take the lead.
Oh,
the 42-yarder.
You're pulling for the white?
No, I'm just saying they're just trying to take the lead.
Oh, I thought you said my team.
No.
I was like,
Wait, did he make it? Yeah, that's my team. That is my team.
Grady Gross.
There you go, my team.
Banging it through the 42-yarder. He's fired up. Giving the white team the lead.
Everybody calls Ray Rose Ray Bob. Ray Bob's like, hey, Junior, you call it. I was like, what?
As an intern?
Yeah. Well, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Says, man, just pick something. I don't think Coach Shanahan really approved, but.
I like the talent and potential of these guys. So we'll see now with no Denzel who the go-to guy is for Will Rogers, fifth-year quarterback at Mississippi State, and a beautiful delivery there to Keith Reynolds.
Running away from coverage and hits old Mr. Reynolds for the first down.
McCutcheon with the tackle to not allow him to get to the first down marker, and now the handoff at Oregon State. So West Coast ties. There's Bumgarner trying to spin away. I don't know if he ever looked like he landed on the defender, but they mark him down. And
this is for the game.
Rogers handoff. Bumgarner, good job by the line, opening up a hole, and it is a heavy game. Tafai, Drew Azopardi, the transfer in from San Diego State, and Elijah Jaquette. And that pass incomplete, intended for Owen Coots.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Rogers, quick release, and caught. And nearly slipped away. Good looking pass from Luke Lucchini, the redshirt freshman out of Meridian, Idaho. That is a 16-yard gain.
Great job catching the ball, turning upfield. Will Rogers leading him with the throw. Again, look at the bottom down here. Watch it fade, getting thrown here.
And falls incomplete.
Competence, also known as level of mastery. He knows exactly where he's going quickly.
To the end zone, and slipping out, just losing his footing was Rashid Williams. I think that would have been a touchdown. 9 seconds remaining, 3rd and 10.
You're in field goal range. Be smart with the football. Get rid of it.
Rogers, same play. Williams, and this time the coverage was good. And that was from a 9 Nagarajan. First 7 in the postseason last year.
No.
He will not be affected. Grady Gross.
Money in the bank.
Stinks for purple.
Money in the bank.
The purple squad eating good after the 29-yard field goal from Grady Gross. Once again, just nails. A Husky legend right there. Grady Gross will enter his junior season out of Scottsdale, Arizona. And oh, what a fantastic year he had last year. And you mentioned it, this was a good night. It was good atmosphere, a lot of fans in attendance to see all the new faces, the new vibe, the new coaching staff. What is Husky football about? I think a lot of people had fun here tonight.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Husky football's been known for a lot of things. Toughness, grit, physicality, winning. Not always the F word. Not always the fun word, to be honest with you. And now we're seeing you're adding a little sprinkle of fun to it. What an exciting time, man. What an exciting time.